Welcome to part 2 on Venn diagrams. Here behind me I have a 3-circle Venn diagram. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be grouping these numbers by their factors. So this circle represents numbers that have a factor of 2. This circle here represents numbers that have a factor of 3. And this circle here represents numbers that have a factor of 4. So first up, let's have a look at number 2. Well, 2 is clearly a factor of 2. 3 is too big, and 4 is too big. So 2 is just a factor of 2. So we're going to put it just in the 2 circle and not the other ones. So we're going to write the 2 here. Oops. 2. All right. Next up, we have 3. Well, 3 is a factor of 3. 2 is not, and 4 is not because 4 is too big. So we're going to just write 3 here because it's just in the 3 circle. Number 4, well, that one's also obvious. 4 is clearly a factor of 4. However, 2 is also a factor of 4. So we're going to write the 4 in both the 4 circle and the 2 circle. So 4 is going to go here. Because it's in both these circles, but not this circle. What about 5? Does 2 fit into 5? No. What about 3 or 4? Well, they also don't. So we're going to write 5 not in any of the circles. So we're just going to write 5 over here. All right, there's my 5. What about a 6? Does 2 fit into 6? Well, 6 is an even number, so it does. And 3 also fits into 6, because 2 times 3 is 6. So we've got to put 6 in both the 2 and the 3 circle. So it's going to go up here. So 6 goes in the middle there. What about 7? Well, 7 is a prime number, so it only fits into 7 and 1. So we're also going to have to write 7 outside near the 5. Bit of a wonky 7. What about 8? Well, 8 is an even number, so 2 fits into it. And 4 times 2 is 8, so it also fits into 8. So we're going to put the 8 in here. What about 9? Well, 3 times 3 is 9, so we're just going to put it in the 3 circle. What about 10? Well, 10 is also an even number, but 4 and 3 don't fit into it, so we're just going to put it in the 2 circle. So 10 goes over here. What about 11? Well, 11, just like 7 and just like 5, is a prime number. We have to write it outside of these circles because nothing fits into it. Now I'm going to write it over this side this time, because it doesn't actually matter where we put it, just as long as it's there and in our Venn diagram. What about the number 12? Well, 12 is an even number, so 2 fits into it, and 4 times 3 is also 12. So all 3 of these numbers are factors of 12. So it's going to go in the middle, in all 3 circles. The number 12 goes right here. So hopefully that makes sense. Let's do one more example using a few more objects. Before though, we forgot number 1. We know number 1 is a prime number as well. So we're also going to put this over here near the 5. Now let's go do that next example. For our next Venn diagram, we're going to be grouping animals. We're going to group them into 3 groups. Can it be a household pet? Is it a mammal? And can it live in water? So let's go find some animals and let's try to group them. First up, we have some cats. Well, cats are a mammal, and they're also a house pet. So we're going to put them in both the house pet and the mammal circle. Right, we have a few animals here. We have some cats and we have some dogs. Well, cats and dogs are both mammals, and they're also both can be had as pets. So we're going to put both these, into the pets and the mammal circle, which is right here. So let's go have a look at a couple more. Chickens can be had as a pet. I know a few people with chickens as pets. However, they're not a mammal, they're a bird. And they don't like to live in water. So chickens are going to go into our just pets circle. Now I know people that can have lizards as pets, but lizards are a reptile, so they're not mammals. And lizards, well this one specifically, doesn't live in water. So this is going to go into our just pets circle. Here we have a snail. Well, personally, I don't know many people that have snails as pets. So it might be a little bit different for you, but I'm going to say that a snail is not a typical pet. It's also not a mammal. And it also doesn't live in water. So the snail is going to go outside of all of our circles. Let's pop it there. Crikey, we have a crocodile right here. Now a crocodile is not a mammal, it's a reptile. I don't know about you, but I'm going to say no to a crocodile being a pet. It can, however, live in the water. Comes out occasionally, but can. So we're going to pop it in the lives in the water circle. Let's get going before I upset it. Well, here we have a bear. Well, I certainly don't keep bears around my house, so it's not going to go in the pet circle. Bears are a mammal, but they don't live in water. So let's put the bear in the mammals circle, but it's only going to be just in the mammal circle, not in any other ones. Let's pop it there now. Here we've got an elephant. Well, I don't know about you, but I don't see any animals at my neighbor's house, so it's not going in that pet circle. An elephant is a mammal, but it doesn't live in the water. So the elephant is going to join the bear in the mammal circle, but just the mammal circle, not anything else. So here we have some fish. Well, fish obviously live under the water. However, they're not mammals, but they can be had as pets, whether it's inside in a fish tank or outside in a lake or a pond. So we're going to put the fish in the pets and lives underwater section, but not the mammals. So let's pop that there now. As you can see, there is stacks of animals here, but we're not going to go through all of them because you have some questions to go on with. So what we're going to do next is we're going to look at how to write probability using 3 Venn diagrams. Let's go do that now in a space, a little bit safer, and with a pen.